Hey, Dr. Kimberly, it says we're live.
What? Okay, hold on. Here we go. Oh. No. Did we do it?
Oh, here.
Let's go. Let's do it. Rolling on the road with the doc. Rolling on the road with Dave. Rolling on the road with the doc. 100 shades of the possibility with Dave.
Yeah, just forward to that address.
All right. That was cool. Yeah. All right.
Dr. Kimberly, we're live together in the same spot.
Like really live.
We're really live. Technical difficulties is our MO, and we're working to get connected on another screen on the other side of the room. Because where are we, Dr. Kimberly?
We are, here we go. We're here at Hero's Corner. Get on the shirt and the
Shero's Corner.
Woohoo!
Folks, we are here on a very serious mission. All kidding aside, no exaggeration. I'll get to my theme in a moment, but our goal today is to simply raise $200,000. It sounds like a telethon. Maybe it is, but we need you to get to Heroes Corners and make a contribution, because up there is a roof that needs repair. And down here is some awesome peer support for veterans, men and women who've served our country, laid it all on the line. And if we can't help them get a dry, sober place, well, they already have a dry inside. We need dry outside here at Heroes Corners.
Oh, did you hear the pop? I think we have a guest.
We have a guest.
Let's see. There's somebody. Can we see it?
There they are. Oh, we're going to get a little feedback. They're going to turn down. Well, but how are they going to hear us? How are they going to hear them with their microphone?
Well, they're not here yet. They're still working on it.
They're still working on it.
Let's see.
This is the first time, folks, I've really seen the brain trust here. I'm behind. I feel like the Wizard of Oz. I'm behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Usually I'm just on screen at my office or wherever I'm on location. But for here today, I am with Dr. Kimberly. I see the command center. What do you guys call that in the Navy?
It's a command center.
The command center. The bridge. The bridge. That's my Star Trek. See, here's today's real question. How come space folks take Navy metaphors like captains, aye captain, and they feel like folks, you heard it here now. Sorry, veterans of other services, but the veterans are the best.
We're just the best.
Or the Navy is the best, and so because like the air. Well, now we have the Space Force, which we won't start in on. But we do have the Space Force. We do have, they were kind of a branch of the Air Force. We're going to let them in.
Are we going to let them in? Let's see what we can do.
Let's see. We're going back to the, what's it called? It is the,
Still don't see them.
They got to turn their camera on. Nope. And on the other side of the room,
should be right here somewhere.
Okay, we'll wait till they
what service branch did Reggie serve in?
He and I are both Navy.
Okay, I was going to say we had two Army guys over there, but we do have at least one Navy guy. So it will be figured out real soon. Hey, how did that Army-Navy game go?
I didn't watch it.
Didn't you watch it? We'll have to ask Reggie because
my son didn't play.
Your son didn't play? Nope. No, okay.
Nope.
Well, no spoilers yet. We will talk to our Army and Navy veteran on the other screen shortly. So
they're still trying to figure it out. But I think it's been almost 2 years since they have been together, because they started out at Marge's Donut Den.
They did.
It was one day a week. It was on Thursdays at Marge's Donut Den. And they were there maybe about 6 months or so. And they went from there to...
Isn't it 44th and Breton?
Yeah, it went to 44th.
I pay attention.
44th and Breton. TV 13 came in and did a really nice video about it. And then from 44th Street, they came here.
48th Street and Eastern.
They just.
And folks, you know, here's the high-tech sheet of paper. www.heroescornergrandrapids.org. Check them out online. Connect at heroescornergrandrapids.org. Get connected and send some money for the roof. We're just going to say that. Send some money for the roof. No shameless plugs today. These are requests. Folks, everybody, not everybody, but 99.9% of the community likes to say we support veterans. So let's show that support.
Folks. I hear something.
Oh,
let's see. Are they in yet? No, we have no video.
We still over here in the darkness.
Darkness on the edge of town. We'll bring in Bruce Springsteen if we have to.
All right, let's see if we can share screen.
We're going to share screen and watch some Julia Dragas, who's a good friend of Disability Advocates and our show.
We want to say good afternoon to Dr. Vertanji, who is in Detroit. Woohoo!
The big D, I'm not going to say sadness in the D because of Sunday's game, but we're going to leave it alone right there.
Oh, where did it go?
Oh, here we go.
It's tomorrow for veterans in the Grand Rapids area. We've done several stories with Heroes Corner, the organization made up of advocates connecting veterans and their survivors with other veterans, their families, and key resources. Heroes Corner also has a drop-in center for coffee and conversation. Tomorrow's Christmas party will feature dinner, desserts, raffles, and family fun. It's also a chance to see the work Heroes Corner does every day.
We have a lot of veterans that, especially our Vietnam veterans, that felt like they were mistreated when they came home. And now they don't know how to seek the honor and the benefits that they deserve. And that's one of the reasons why we're here, because we don't want no veteran left behind.
Now, the party kicks off tomorrow at Brown Hutchinson's Fellowship Hall in Grand Rapids from 4 until 7 o'clock. For more details on the organization, what it offers, and how to get involved, search Heroes Corner on our website, 13onyourside.com.
Wow, so many questions arise watching that. The most important question, Dr. Kimberly, is, do Navy veterans really play Battleship? Those guys were those Army veterans or those Navy veterans that play Battleship?
Okay, so they are Army veterans playing
Battleship because they want to be.
Because they want to be.
I'm just sorry. Okay.
They're just wannabes.
Folks, we're just having some fun here, but on a serious cause. I'm just going to keep dropping these shameless requests. Folks, send in anything you can and post the request on your social media. We got to get a new roof on this space because Heroes Corner, Shero's Corner, they're just doing such...
A group of Grand Rapids area veterans is working to take care of their own in ways only they know how. They have formed a new organization they hope will be different from everything else currently.
Hold on. She's getting ahead of herself. So this is usually like the keyboard. Dr. Kimberly's like playing piano, doing all this cool stuff.
All right. This one right here shows the history of it. It tells more of the history.
A group of Grand Rapids area veterans is working to take care of their own in ways only they know how. They have formed a new organization they hope will be different from everything else currently offered to veterans. 13 on Your Side's Matt Card shows us a milestone in their efforts.
Surrounded by symbols of America.
You got it back being the first one?
These veterans share stories over coffee and donuts.
Most veterans want to talk to other veterans because we feel like we all understand each other.
This gathering of our nation's heroes is very meaningful to them.
We get them a place where they can come out, kind of like home away from home and relax, play games, drink coffee or chit chat or whatever.
It's the first ever meeting of Heroes Corner.
This has been my vision.
An idea Reggie Howard has been touting at Grand Rapids City Commission meetings.
I'm back again only to tell you guys about our veterans. Last time I was here, I told you guys about a project called Heroes Corner.
It's a drop-in center for veterans.
I want a veteran to walk through that door and feel right at home and say, this is what I've been missing.
With activities and programming that promote mental health.
Such as painting and checkers and sharing a book with a fellow veteran.
There's no appointment necessary.
Unconditional and unscheduled.
And it's a safe place for all veterans, regardless of how long they served or what issues they may be facing.
PTSD, mental illnesses, addictions.
These veterans are well connected and can help with difficult situations.
Veterans are sleeping in cubby holes. Veterans are in their apartments, isolated. Veterans are dying alone. We're not saying that we can do it all here, but we know how to get you help outside these doors.
For now, Heroes Corner is meeting every Thursday from 2 to 6 at Marge's Donut Den in Wyoming. Someday, they hope to have a building of their own.
I'm driving through Grand Rapids. I'm like, man, that's a place that could be Heroes Corner.
And eventually, they want the organization to expand beyond Grand Rapids.
I want to know that we made a difference because we took the call.
Heroes Corner is accepting monetary donations so they can one day open up a physical location. But if you can't spare the change, they'll also gladly take any board games you're not using. Contact information at 13onyourside.com.
We're ready.
You think you're ready? Okay. Let's see if we can't
Stop screen share and rock on.
Click close, and there we go. And guess what? Wait a minute. There we go. It's not. There we go.
Oh God. Thank you.
I'm over here.
This is just our regular way we do things, is that we run about trying to do technical connectivity.
All right, here we go. We have a comment. Oh, here we go. Kelly says she loves this. We love our veterans. Any veterans needing home care, give interim health care a call. 616-575-0216. Thank you, veterans and Heroes Corner. So the other caveat with that is if you need a job that you just mentioned that you saw this on Rolling on the Road and you get a $300 sign-on bonus. So thank you, Kelly, for that.
Interim healthcare. Good people there too. Reggie, Derek. And who's
what up? Deuces.
Man. And we got Joni joining us.
Joni, all right. Welcome. 3 veterans in a row, correct?
Oh, yeah.
That would be correct.
Yes.
But Navy, Army, and Joni?
Army.
Director Shero's.
Uh-oh. We're now starting to get outnumbered, the Navy.
We got 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Straight civilian.
Because after Saturday's win, we still rule.
Ooh.
I told you folks we would get to the score.
Yes. Go Navy.
They finally won something.
I know. I hear some hateration.
Right, man. And then you got an Army person standing up saluting us.
All right.
Well, thank you, Army person. Now, we want to say thank you to Jesse Patterson for tuning in. We appreciate you. We thank you for the hearts that are already up. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Here's the most important question, Reggie. Is there a donate button on your website?
Oh, yes, it is.
Okay, folks, so you head to the website, Heroes with an S, Heroes Corner, grandrapids.org. Contribute for the roof. Our goal, $200,000. I'm not making that number up.
No.
We need to fix this roof, keep this space, because as you saw on those news pieces, Heroes.
Is it Grand Rapids or just GR?
Grand Rapids.
Yeah,
all the way spelled out. And
Oh, our volume's
so,
not up
anyways,
enough.
Heroes Corners didn't start here, did it, Reggie?
Oh no. We started at Marge's Donuts in 2022. And we were there, and then Veterans was like, hey, we just can't do this once a week. We need more, we need more of this. So a space became available in one of the commercial buildings on 44th Street, and we rented that. And then from there, we had did a Vietnam honor, and the guys that came there said, oh man, you guys are outgrowing this place. So they brought us over here to 4809 Eastern, where we are now, and they let us look at this space and say, hey, maybe we can help each other out. So they took a chance with us and rented it to us. Fortunately, they came up with a better idea. They came up and said, hey, we want to sell you guys the building. But one of the stipulations was we were buying the building as is. That's why a lot of times people wonder, well, we didn't inherit the debt, we inherited a blessing. Because even with the roof needing to be replaced, this is still a beautiful, this is 8,800 square feet. So this building holds 253 just in our main room alone. And then we can hold up to 60 or 70 in Shero's Corner. So, and the building has so much potential. We have 4 full-size bathrooms, 2 women and 2 men. It's handicap accessible. The building has a huge parking lot where you can park almost 100 cars right on the property. So only thing we're asking is that our roof gets replaced.
Hey, folks, and excuse me. Okay. Sorry, Christmas frog. I spent a long time doing ADA, like compliance stuff. And as I drove in, I noticed there was an overabundance of accessible parking. And then I did a quick count of the main parking lot. And I believe Heroes Corners has at least 3 times the required amount of accessible parking. So that's just one symbol of saying, how do we get more and more inclusion and welcoming for our veterans? You see the website, Heroes Corner Grand Rapids.org. Go there, make a contribution. And then I've already promised Reggie that we're raising these dollars. We're gonna reach out to local foundations here in the Grand Rapids area. So the more you give, the more we're gonna be able to match that. So foundations, be warned, we're coming asking. And it's not a tin cup like a beggar. Veterans aren't beggars. Veterans have earned our support. Dang it. So let's make it happen. Hey, Reggie, I kind of messed up slightly because can you and the folks next to you introduce yourself? We were joking about that Navy Army sport. We got distracted. So who are you?
I'm Reggie Howard. I'm the founder, and let me say, I'm a proud U.S. Navy veteran. I served from 1980 to 1991. And I tell you, just in a short minute, I was able to get my life back. When I first came home from the service, I was totally lost. I was living a life of alcohol and drugs. And the VA really helped put me back on path. And I always wanted to do this. I thought our veterans deserve more. So one of the things I have always, and you'll find out, me and Joni had this idea way back in 2009, but people didn't believe that it was, it was something that needed because it's totally alcohol and drug free, and it's a one-stop shop. And our veterans come here at any areas of their life, and we help them get back on track. So that's one of the most amazing things about it is that we don't have a bar, we never will, but whatever area of your life that you need help with, we are here to wrap our arms around you and help you with that.
Hey, and if you need a home assessment, they'll refer them to us, but we digress.
There you go.
Who's next to you, Reggie?
That would be Derek Collins. I work here at Disability Advocates. How am I tied to this place right here? This guy right there. So years ago, him and I met, and we have a bond that is extremely tight. And I would do anything to help this guy, but that goes both ways. So the other thing that ties us is that we help a number of veterans. So we worked at Disability Advocates. I thank God for his help in helping me. So I turned into an intern at Disability Advocates some 8 years ago. I went back to school to get my degree. They sent me to Disability Advocates. I ran into Reggie downtown at your favorite place. And so from there, the relationship evolved. I go to Marge's and get donuts and hang out with him. And then from there, we go to the 44th Street. And from the 44th Street, we came up to 48th. And then I'm in here every other day as much as I can, poke into them and having fun with them. I would say this, there's no need greater than the need to get this place up and going. There is no need. And we as veterans should be able to ask for some support in Grand Rapids, and the people downtown and the people in this town should be able to support us. We should not be reaching out like we are now. We should be having people downtown that has the ability to give us the funding that we need to get this building up and going and get this whole building going in the right direction, because there are so many veterans of every shape, every race, every color, every sex that's in this building trying to do the right things and help other veterans live the best lives. So please tell some of the county commissioners, tell the mayor, tell Fred Meyer, tell my favorite person up in Lansing, we need support. That's what needs to happen here.
Wow.
Yes. Next.
Hi, I'm Joni Wallace. I am the founder and the director for Shero's Corner. Like Reggie said, I met him in 2009, and we tried our best to get a center going. Years go by, we separate our ways, and he said, Joni, are you ready? I got the center for you. So here we are on 48th Street, and we have Shero's Corner. Right now, we are the only one that has a center where the females can come in here and do not have to go through their traumas or past when they was in the military, that they can go into our separate room, living room with the TV, the couch, to come back and say, hey, Joni, I need help. My job is to help you remove barriers. And that means any resources. I'm here as a sister in battle. I'm here as a sister. I'm a mother. I have kids just like you. And also I have past trauma that I had to work with. Reggie helped me work through that trauma. And because of that, I am so grateful that I have a place to call home. And that's what Shero's Corner is about. We have females in different walks of life. They come in and they just want to just relax. Or they want to say, I need some help. Or I'm homeless. They can come and talk to me. My job, just like I did in the military, was to make sure you have everything. Like Reggie, I got 11 years. I was in from 88 to 99, Army. I'm a quartermaster, not a storekeeper, a quartermaster. And quartermaster makes sure they take care of every soldier that's in their unit. And that's what I do now at Shero's Corner.
Woohoo! We want to say thank you to Barbara for tuning in. And we have a comment from Kylie. She says, yes, if you want to work with veterans as a home caregiver, call 616-575-0216 and mention the show for a sign-on bonus. Caregiving for veterans is a very great way to give back and have a meaningful employment. So you can go to www.interimhealthcare.com, and she said thank you. And she also wants to know, besides monetary donations, are there other things that your center needs?
Oh yeah, you know, as the winter approaches, a lot of our veterans come in. You wouldn't believe, but a fresh pair of socks goes a long way with a veteran that has been on the street that wasn't able to change their socks. We need hygiene products. Um, Another big thing is that if you have an old coat or if you pass by the clearance rack and you see a new coat that you can afford, let's wrap our arms around our veterans by giving them a nice warm coat. Because a lot of times when we look at them, we want them to know that this is the way we care about them. We want to give them the same dignity and nice things that we have. So yeah, anything you could think of, hygiene products, sometimes even toys for kids. Sometimes a mother just may need diapers. Sometimes a mother, man, even a movie pass would even help sometimes. So a parent would get a break and be able to get some time to themselves too. So a lot of that goes a long way with us.
And just a quick note there, folks. What I hear is everything of value will be put to good use, but this isn't like Goodwill. Don't just bring your box of stuff you want to get rid of. Bring good stuff, good winter coats, good new socks. Don't be a cheapskate. Buy some new socks. Bring them down. They will pass it on to good folks and veterans. Because, Joni, you bring up something that I go to often because thanks to Trina Edmondson on our staff, she's the one who basically demanded we start the program that got us Derek. But we went through a 2-day training on veterans culture or the military culture, so we would be more culturally competent. And the first thing we were taught was you all are taught in basic training, don't ask for help. And so then when you get out, how do you ask for help?
This is why we have Heroes and Shero's Corner, because I can talk to another veteran and I might not even say the words. They can look at me and they understand what I'm saying. We can use our acronyms, we can say anything, but they understand. Unfortunately, that's something that everybody don't have the same language. But we as female veterans, we need help, we need support. We also need like makeup. If you got new makeup that you don't use no more, if you got jewelry that you haven't worn or brand new that's sitting around, we need even personal hygienes for females. Monthly items for the females that are in our transit housings and they don't have the money to even go get that. We got females that's in the streets that need a bag. We have something called gift of purses, and inside this purse has personal hygienes, it have makeup, it have wipes, it has deodorants just for females. And because it's in a discreet bag, no one knows. And you can just come to the center and pick up this discreet bag and say, oh, I like that purse. And I get the purse and then you can take it. And you don't have no questions asked.
Awesome.
We want to say thank you to Jason Lee, who is watching. The time is now 4:29 minutes past the hour. And if you are watching via GRTV 25, oh my goodness, love you. We appreciate you. And this is our Christmas. Normally, we do a Christmas show at Disability Advocates of Kent County, and we dress up in our Christmas garb, and we have folks come in and vendors, and we introduce all of the vendors and the products and things that you can pick up. And it's always really nice because last year was the first year we did it at the Special Olympics campus. And so the whole building had an opportunity to come in and purchase some nice Christmas items. But this year we decided to give back. And as our last show for 2024, we are actually going to roll out together. So
here we are. And dang it, folks, I'm going to keep sounding like darn Jerry Lewis. Yeah, heroescorner.org. We will leave Jerry Lewis aside. Because the more you give, the more you're going to give Reggie and I to go to the local foundations and match. So, of course, it'd be great if one of you listening decided to drop $200,000 on their website, then we don't have to go to the foundations. But if you drop $2, $20, $200, I'm sure there's a note section there to say it's for the roof, and then we're going to match it. We're going to get it funded.
All right, we want to say thank you to Monique Reddick, who's tuned in, to Autumn Herpence, who is, yes, another veteran who was on the show. Shantaz, everybody know, we all know her as Taz. Taz is watching. Hey, Taz. She's a veteran as well. She was part of the planning and ground level.
She was on TV. She was on TV.
You just saw her a few minutes ago.
She was on TV.
Yes. So we can't forget Taz was a part of this as well from the very beginning.
She still is.
And did a lot of work. Lot
Still is
of
hanging
work.
out, I imagine, in Shero's corner.
And we say thank you to Dr. Thurston Willoughby, who is enjoying the show.
Excellent.
I appreciate that. But I'm going to say, as a woman veteran, this has been nice. Even as I'm sitting here and I see my picture up there on the wall, I cannot count how many times I have received text messages of that picture of different people who have come down here. So thank you. So now all of you who have sent this picture to me, send $100, okay?
There you go.
Text messages, and you send $100 for every time I've gotten this picture. And Taz sent a heart and some roses. And one of our most loyal viewers, Shana Thomas, is viewing from Bel Air, Maryland.
We'll take Maryland money.
We take money from Maryland.
No problem.
Yes.
We have how many states?
We're in all 50 states, and we have 10 countries that we are
We
in.
know how to exchange foreign currency.
Absolutely.
Folks, we're not shameless here because our veterans have earned it up on that wall of honor. It
Hey, go take your phone.
I'm going to take my phone over there because it says all gave some and some gave all. And that's true. And in between that, giving some and giving all, kind of as Joni mentioned, it's folks, and it was definitely on the newscast, that veterans come back scarred on the inside and out, and giving some. Fund this group. Here, we're going to walk around. Let me in.
Oh, okay. So we're going to let Dave in as he walks around.
And Reggie, you got to explain where.
All right.
So they're gonna go on the tour.
Yeah. So Reggie.
So first, let's see where we're at.
We're right here. Okay. We're just kind of looking back this way.
So first of all, this is our wall of honor. And as we start, where you see all of these pictures right here, we got to supplement by branches. This is the Army. And right now, as far as just the wall, the Army room. Yeah. As we move down, as you can see, the Navy.
Go to Navy. Wait a minute, whose picture is that up there?
Another thing, yeah, wait.
Over there on the right-hand side.
Right-hand side.
At the top.
Oh, way up the top.
Oh,
there she is.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if is it getting it, Dr. Kimberly?
Yes, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. That's where you're 17 and proud to leave home.
In the Navy whites.
I was a whole 21, sir, in that picture.
Boy, talking about staying young looking.
That was my first re-enlistment. So I did 4 years. So I was re-enlisting on that day. And they had given me a 96-hour liberty. That's why I was smiling. The whole picture is receiving a 96-hour liberty.
And then as we move further down, and I want to encourage you, if you have a veteran in your family, past or present, please get us one of their photos. Every veteran deserves to be honored and be up on this wall.
I'm getting a picture of my dad.
Yeah.
He'd be in the Navy section.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If your dad's in the Navy section, you can almost do a life-size cutoff for him.
But he never went on a ship.
That's all right. We'll put water in front of his feet.
He computers in 1957, but that's a different story.
Yeah. And so as you can see, our Air Force section, we really need Air Force veteran photos.
Air Force. Come on.
Yeah, we really need Air Force veteran photos. And the brother's just gonna move down this way. And if you were in the Navy, you know, there's nothing like having a good Marine. So when you do get in trouble, they'll always fight for you.
That's it. Semper Fi, Semper Fi.
Let's get their picture on the wall. Also, if you're in Space Force, send us a picture. You'll be the first one on the wall. We have nobody in Space Force yet. So
all right.
But also, you want to tell them that if they give you the money, they can have their plaque on the outside.
Oh yeah.
We're going outside, folks.
So Autumn Harpit said she's gonna get pictures.
Yeah, Derek don't like cold weather. Forget that stuff. That's Gabe.
We need your volume, Dave. Tell him he needs to turn the volume on his phone. We can't hear you.
He's muted. He doesn't know that he's muted.
Oh, the volume has to be on. You haven't heard all of our great input as we came outside.
No.
I was just saying that Derek's plaque here has a heater on it because Derek doesn't like the cold. There you go. And so we're back here. Who else?
Yeah.
All these good veterans.
And our goal, here's the storekeeper.
Reggie. Excellent.
Well, we got plenty of people, but our goal is to go all the way down this wall. And then
it's a big wall, Reggie.
I know, but we got a lot of veterans. And as we start on this side.
All right, hey guys, we got a donation here.
It's so beautiful when your family members come up or your friends come up and they see their name or see your name, and then the next thing you know, they think of a veteran that's in their family or they think of one of their friends that's serving. They honor them by putting their name up here on the wall.
How are you?
Excellent.
You want to see?
All right.
Okay, yes, get some bread.
Back to the inside part of our tour now that we had the volume on. Uh-oh. Pull it.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hey, Dave.
Here we go. What's that?
Dave and Reggie. We got these young men here. The Sons of American Legion is making a donation. So we got our first donation, guys. Woo-hoo!
Woo-hoo!
Woo-hoo! Yes. You guys want to say something? I'm not the doctor. We're going to say thank you on behalf. Come on. Sit right here. Yes. All right. There we go.
Yes, I would like to thank you on behalf of Shero's and Shero's Corners for making this a donation. This is not the first time you made donations. I really appreciate it, and I thank you so much. And we don't know what we would do without you as being veterans and family members of veterans.
We'd also thank everybody out there. We'd like to thank our past veterans, current veterans, and future veterans. And we want to thank Heroes Corner, Shero's Corner for everything that they represent and stand for.
Amen.
Yeah. So we gotta keep going. So this was wonderful. Let's keep raising the roof, guys.
Oh yeah. You know, for this Saturday, our Veterans Christmas party from 4 to 7. Even if you just stop out and give it to those. Appreciate that.
Did you guys hear that? So on Saturday, what is that, December
21st?
21st.
Woo!
From 4 to 7, we're having our annual Veterans and Family Christmas party with out toys to the children. We give out gifts to the family.
You good to go?
And good food.
You want to say something?
Food, free music. We'd like to
Okay.
say thank you, veterans, for the families that have supported us throughout our trials and tribulation when we was not at our good times.
So we appreciate you. Autumn Hurstfield says, Heroes Corner, Grand Rapids does great work, and she's gonna get some pictures in. And they have a party coming up on Tuesday, December 31st. What I'm gonna do is post all of this so you guys can see it. Actually, Dave, if you wanna put your camera on that. You can put your camera on it so they can see.
You just hide now. Absolutely. Oh.
There we go. Woohoo!
Reggie, don't get rested.
So he's gonna finish the tour. So
Come finish the
we
tour.
just came from outside.
We got this stuff here.
You get the uniforms? All different branches of service, some all the way back to the Vietnam War. And one of the uniforms is World War II. So this is very much history. And
How were you able to get that, Reggie? How were you able to get that?
One of the organizations, it was too big to display at their post. So they said, what better way to show our veterans than to post it down here at Heroes Corner. So they donated it to us to post up right here. Hopefully one day we're going to get a glass case so it can be displayed in there. So that way we don't have to worry about the dust and we get all the uniforms dry cleaned and displayed. So as we tour our building, you're going to get a chance to really see exactly, when I tell you 8,800 square feet, you're going to really see. Our veterans come in. As you can see, we have game tables, nicely newly refelted pool table, air hockey, skee ball, foosball. And then on Tuesday, which is today, we get bread donated from one of the local bakeries, warehouse.
This is Beambo Bakery.
Yeah.
Beambo, wait, shout out to Beambo Bakery.
Yeah.
They support
Shameless
disability
plug,
advocates
shameless
as well
plug.
in our mock interviews. Thank you, Beambo Bakery.
And I don't know if you guys know, but some of this bread is $5 and some change a loaf. So
They make good bread.
This is not some fly by night thinking like you're gonna get some bread that nobody else wants. No, it's top of the line.
Thank you, Beambo Bakery.
And you got hot dogs and hamburger buns.
And so veterans come in and can grab some bread.
Veterans come in, grab some bread. We also have donuts and cookies that we limit to 2 boxes per family, so we keep those set aside. But also right here for our Christmas party, we have 19 donated bikes for our Christmas party. So if a family comes in, and unfortunately, if they have more than one kid, we're only giving out 1 bike per family. But that's another one of the perks for coming up to our Christmas party.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can see this.
Everything. We took a picture.
Oh my God, this is amazing display cabinet here. I can't turn the lights on, but there's a lot of great memorabilia right inside this showcase window. And I'm talking all the way back from early 1800s. Our historian does an amazing job with putting this together. I wish I had known I would have lit it up for you. So it's just so much beautiful. If you have anything sitting around your house, any memorabilia that you don't know what to do with, bring it down to Heroes Corner. Our veterans would love to see it. We would just love it. Here's another one of our display cases. All of us Navy veterans, we love this wall, this display. As you can see, there's a lot of Navy memorabilia. The picture right here goes all the way back to 1946, March 12, 1946. So when you do some of your family research, if you find out one of your family members was on the U.S. Was in the U.S. Navy and went to training camp at Great Lakes, they may just be in one of these photos.
Did you go to Great Lakes?
I went to Great Lakes, but I went in 1980.
1980. Wow.
Really?
Yeah, and I went in 1980 in October when it was cold, when the snow got to be an inch on the ground. They sent you outside to shovel. So it wasn't one of my favorite
poor
places.
baby.
Nice.
Boo,
Yeah.
boo, boo.
No.
So,
I went in 1984, and I was in Orlando, Florida.
yeah.
What? Florida?
Yes.
So look, I don't know how we're gonna do this, Dave. But even though these guys have been quiet,
Well, that's because they followed orders.
yeah. But if they could just look, this is one of the reasons why I'm in the position I'm in to be able to do this. These guys right here have paved the way for us to be able to do what we do. Mr. Thornhill, oh my God, just amazing. A Vietnam veteran that helps us in all areas. Mr. Pearson, he's not a veteran, but I guarantee you he raised a lot of us to be. Growing up in my neighborhood, some of us didn't have dads. He wrapped his arm around us and taught us how to be real men. And didn't give up on us even when we slipped up. So it's so good to see us now being able to honor them by being able to have a place like this where they can also come and see the fruits of their labor. And then we got, I can say his name, Tony, who is probably one of our top-notch volunteers here. And I don't say that because he's sitting here. I'm saying that because he will get up and do anything that we ask him. That's why he is one.
I'm the volunteer.
But that just shows, to give you an idea of what we really need and what we stand for and what we're doing.
And there's Derek staying warm.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. And they're watching the show on YouTube.
Uh-oh, we're getting like the infinity look.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We're trying to do the best technology that we can.
There you go. We're
which
working
isn't
it.
very good.
We're
getting
working
there.
it. So, yeah, we know. One of the other things that we're proud of too is that we have a full kitchen. So once we get it licensed and up and running, we'll be able to provide meals for our veterans that come in off the street on a daily basis. I don't know how much light we got. There we go. Another one of the things, man, that we're proud of, we have our own concession stand. We have a working soda fountain, we have chips, but our veterans come in, if they don't have the money, we still give them the coffee, the snacks, the drinks. It's not about the money, it's about the camaraderie of veterans helping veterans. As you can see, like Derek helping.
We got somebody in the kitchen.
But one of the things you see, Derek, that's his favorite. He loves the popcorn. And not only will he go back there and make a bag for himself, but if he was standing here, he will make one for you first. So
that's Derek. That is Derek.
So and hey, Dan. So look, he's shy.
Well, I was kind of taking care of something.
Yeah, he sure was. He was handling this for us. Dan is our director of Heroes Corner. He runs the day-to-day operation. We would not be where we're at right now if it wasn't for the dedication and the hard work that he does. And I can say this, without pay. That's another thing. None of us is paid here. We're all volunteers. We have no funding to pay no one. That's another one of the reasons why we're really reaching out to get our roof replaced. But as volunteers and as what we do, he makes sure our doors are open every day. And he comes in willingly. Like he said, he was busy taking care of something else. But I want to tell him personally, thank you for what you do. We really appreciate you. And sorry about the Army game. So
not to digress from that Navy defeating Army. Did we mention that? Send your donations now. Heroes Corner, GrandRapids.org. We're $2, $20, 200, 200,000, whatever you want to send in. We need to fix this roof so it stays nice and dry. The 8,800 square feet.
You know what we did, so Dave?
Uh-oh.
Let's do this really quick. This is one of the reasons why, when you look up here, when you see all the different spots now, this is what's happening when it snows or rains, when it starts to drip into the building. Recently, you can see how wet that one is. Even through the installation, that's how it's coming down. And we came in one morning and found it on the floor. And that's another one of the things that we think about our veterans' safety. We would hate for something to happen and one of our veterans be sitting here and one of these tiles fell down and it hurt someone.
Well, and again, I mean, not to be funny about it, but we have a Vietnam veteran here in the house surviving Vietnam, people surviving Iraq, Afghanistan, and they get taken out by the roof here at Heroes Corners, Reggie.
No.
Folks, $2, $20, 200, 200,000. Send it in.
Absolutely. We need your help. We want to continue to provide a place veterans can call home, but we cannot do it without you. So think about this as you're out and about in your day when you got spare change in your pocket.
Or, remember the Seinfeld episode when George Costanza gave people, like, for Christmas, Reggie, I'm gonna give you a donation to the human fund.
Yeah.
But Heroes Corners, give the gift. Like, again, your grandma doesn't need anything other than your love. Send your cash to Heroes Corners.
Thank you so much.
Exactly.
All right, and we're gonna make it a festivity. So
a festive.
You remember his dad done that? His dad said, "I don't celebrate Christmas."
It's time for Feats of Strength, Derek, and then we're gonna have
where's Shero's Corner?
Airing of great grievances.
Shero's Corner.
Oh my! See, that's why Dr. Kennedy is who she is. She reminds us of where we're missing.
She keeps us on track.
Yeah.
So we're gonna follow Reggie a little bit more here.
And I gotta, as we were walking and talking, I gotta tell you, this is the pride of Heroes Corner when you walk into Shero's Corner. And we wanted to make sure that our women veterans was shown respect, love, and honor. So when we put this room together, it was put together by women for women. And I'm gonna let Joni walk you through her office spot. Oh, we got it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh.
Okay. As you can see when you came in, there's a separate entrance into Shero's Corner. When you come to Shero's Corner, there's always someone in here that can help. You have to excuse. This is Devonna. She's a female veteran that is helping us out getting ready for our Christmas party. This, as you can see, we have a 75-inch TV. You can come around. We have couches. Unfortunately, we all get ready. And we have.
This is just like home, though.
Yes,
this is just like
home. This is a home away from home. This is our safe place. This is a place where you can release all your troubles. You can call. You can talk to us. You can cry. We'll cry together like we did in the military. We talked about our traumas together. We're here to give you resources so that we can remove all the barriers that you have. Once you leave here, I want you to be a better soldier. Once you leave here, I want you to be back to that soldier that can take care of your family and your friends and your loved ones. This is what Shero's about, for us to get together as female veterans to put our arms around each other. We even have a commercial kitchen that we can sit and have our meetings here. We meet here on Monday at 6 to 7. We have our Shero's meetup on Mondays. Monday nights from 6 to 7, we meet up here. We talk about different events that we're going to put on for the female veterans. We talk about resources that someone needs or someone needs to find resources for. We try to just come together and work together as female veterans so that we can help each other remove all our troubles and traumas and say, hey, we are soldiers. I want y'all to know that we are soldiers and sailors and airmen, and we know how to get the job done.
And as you can see, folks, they're getting the job done, getting ready for the holiday Christmas party here this Saturday. And I'm sure, again, this is a symbol of the activity and the giveaway that happens year-round in this space. Anything else to point out in here, Joni?
No, we just like everyone to remember our Christmas party from this Saturday, the 21st, from 4 to 7. We're looking for female veterans to come out here to help us out there, help distribute the gifts for the children. If you're in need gifts for your children, please give us a call, 616-635-2768. Please put your name on the list as a female veteran or even male veterans. We're looking for, if you need help and you want to help your loved ones, please give us a call so that we can look for gifts so that you'll be able to help your loved ones as well. This Christmas party is for all veterans and their families.
Come on down. And if it's not Christmas party, every day we have something. We're actually going to walk you back out, so I'll be able to show you the different flyers that we have on our event. They're on our websites. We have Monday from Shero's to meet up Mondays from 6 to 7. We have Tuesday, we get free bread. Afternoon, we on Tuesday from 6 to 7. We have jam session. Wednesday, we have the VSO from the Kent County that comes here at 12. VSO, what's a VSO?
Veteran Service
Veteran Service Officer.
We know VSOs as Veteran Service Officers who help us with claims. We also have Vet to Vet, where Thornell, he does our Vet to Vet group in the evening times from 6 to 7. We also have, on Thursday, we have the DAB. Allie and Dalton comes down from the disabled DAB VSO that comes down here on Thursday. We give out Chick-fil-A on Thursday morning. That's real Chick-fil-A chicken. So you can come on down and get frozen Chick-fil-A. That's the chicken patties and chicken nuggets we give out to the community. On Fridays, we have our game session where we hang out and play dominoes. We got pool tables. We just kind of hang out because as a sober and recovering group, we want to have a place to go.
That's what somebody asked me. You all have AA meetings here.
Yes, we have AA meetings on Thursday from 5 to 6. Thank you. So we have we have our New Year's Eve party that's coming up. This will be our second annual New Year's Eve party, and we get to have a DJ. We're going to have a little food, and we're going to have fun. We're going to party and bring the year 2025 in. Sober.
2025. Can you believe it, Dr. Kimberly?
No, I cannot. That marks our 5th year, 2025, 5 years that we have been rolling together.
And
congratulations.
And we're going to be back in 2025 to cut the ribbon on the new roof, folks.
Absolutely.
$2, $20, $200, $200,000. Send it in now.
We also get gold basketball tickets.
Gold tickets?
We have tickets for the ones who love sports. Grand Rapids Gold, we get tickets out. So if you need them, you want to take your family, friends, come down here. We got free tickets for that one. Also, we're looking at Bible study. We have Bible study on Wednesday from 12 to 1 with our Heroes Corner director. He runs our Bible study. Kent County has also a program here where they have family support, male support, female support groups here on Wednesday from 10 until 3. I do thank y'all for coming down here to Heroes and Shero's Corner.
I'm tired
I wouldn't
just
know
the
what to do without you.
in this awesome
I met
space.
Dr. Kimberly a long time ago, well, a couple years ago, me and my son at the Art Prize. She don't remember me, but she did give, my son remembered her, and I told her I'd get to meet her again. He was very excited. I want to thank you for the encouraging words that you gave my son that day. I don't know what you said, but you encouraged him that day, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Woo.
I'm signing off on the mobile.
It is now 5 o'clock on the dot, and we want to say thank you so much for rolling with us on today.
I'm back!
Yes, together.
Holy mackerel, Dr. Kimberly. That was a true whirlwind tour. I hope you didn't get dizzy by my technical use of my phone as a camera. But folks, I'm just going to say the literal fullness of Shero's Corners now, with the boxes and presents getting ready for their holiday party, is an awesome symbol of how this building is filled with love and support and activities with and for by veterans. So, second to last time, I'm going to say it: $2, $20, $200, or 200,000, whatever you can spare. Send it to Heroes Corner, grandrapids.org. Go online, click on it, send a check in, check, money order, Bitcoin, foreign currency. We'll make sure it gets exchanged, because we're going to be back. We will be back in the spring for a ribbon cutting on a brand new roof.
We want to say thank you to Sons of American Legion, who made a donation today during the show.
Totally unscripted. They popped in.
Just came in. Isn't that awesome?
It's
we appreciate that. And please know that Heroes and Shero's Corner is a 501c3. So your donation, so for those of you who are going to donate $1,000 or more.
And more.
Yes.
And more.
Correct.
And more.
Yes. That it is tax deductible. We want you to know. We want to say thank you to Jess, who tuned in, and to Alita Wilson. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Autumn Hartpence, who is going to come alongside and help and donate and be here. We thank you to another veteran. We want to say thank you to Reggie. Yes. And I want to say, it makes me emotional because I don't always remember everything that I say to people. But when people come back and say, I've said something to them a year or two ago, that it touches me right here. And we know that it's a God thing. It's a God thing to be able to encourage and to love on folks, because I remember being a woman veteran coming back to Kent County, and there wasn't anything available. And there's so much now that is happening because of somebody has to be the first.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to be the first. And I don't mind, because once you do it, then you pave the way for everyone else. And Reggie and I have been thick as thieves through all of it.
In cahoots. Remember, in cahoots.
We have conspired.
And we have conspired.
Together. There were a lot of changes that were made within the VA system because of our relationship that wasn't always, for the better, but it forced the VA and other agencies to figure things out and to do it differently. I remember when it was right when I had my stroke that he took me to a doctor's appointment in Battle Creek, and I had this horrible seizure. And they were trying to get everything together. And because he was, peer support, they were trying to figure out, should he have been the one to take me, even though that was a part of peer support. And some of their responsibilities was to get veterans to their appointments. However, they don't think about the reasons why they're going to the doctor and what might happen. So there were some changes that were made. Even when Reggie and I worked together at the Healthcare for Homeless Veterans, I found myself homeless as a woman veteran, and there wasn't anything readily available. At that time, I'm dating myself, we had the Y. And so homeless men, especially veterans, Kent County veterans paid for them to stay at the Y.
Wow.
Paid for their room and board there, but they didn't have anything for the women, because they could go down on division to the Soldier, Sailor, and Relief and grab a voucher from there, but they didn't have anything for women. And we all sat around the round table and we came up with the Women Veterans Resource Fair. So for like 3 or 4 years, we would have this resource fair that catered strictly to women. How awesome would it be to be able to do it in this space again? Because I partnered with the church, which was the Business and Professional Women's Federation, came alongside. We ended up being in the national newsletter for the VA.
Nice.
And So my brain is ticking. Some of the things that we did before, where we really didn't have the autonomy that we wanted to have as veterans, and we know what we want and what we need, as we can live our own self-directed lives.
It's all about self-directed lives, folks.
We
That's
know
what
it.
the disability advocates.
And I love what Joni said, is that we do have a language of our own. Each culture has their own language. So we're actually bilingual, trilingual, because number one, we have to speak civilian language, and then we're speaking, veteran, and then those of us who have disabilities. Now that's 3 languages that we're trying to speak simultaneously.
Right.
And to be able to come into a space that allows us to speak those 3 languages and they understand is just phenomenal. So I'm speaking as someone who was there at the very beginning before any of this, even existed, to be able to say, hey, look, this is so necessary. I'm going to call in a few of favors that, Rockford Construction, I'm going to send you this video. And you said to me that, hey, if there was anything that I needed, that you would. When I received my award from West Michigan Women's Magazine, they were there and they asked me to come and speak. They have a leader session every single month, and they had me come that July. In fact, it was on my birthday, and they gave me a wonderful celebration. But he said to me then, if there's anything that you ever want to do or you need for veterans, so I'm going to call in that favor with Rockford. Yeah. I'm gonna call it in, and I'm gonna say, hey, I'm calling in my favor. Let's see what we can do.
And I said the last time was the second to the last, so this is the last time on air. I'm going to say, folks, $2, $20, 200, or 200,000. Send it to Heroes Corner, GrandRapids.org. Go there, donate, note it. The address is at the website as well. Mail it in, mail a check in, because every dollar you're putting in, every dollar Rockford Construction and others contribute. Reggie and I are going to be writing grants to area foundations to match that, because it's only metaphorical. But let's blow the roof off this goal, because as you heard, again, the roof, but then there's this, and then there's that, and then there's other parties, there's other things to bring together to support our veterans. We talk about shoestring budgets. This is a shoestring budget.
They said they didn't have shoestrings.
They didn't have shoes. So let's get to 201,000 so we get some shoestrings.
That's it. They got to buy. We got to buy a pair of shoes. Bootstrings. Yeah.
So that's for the Army people. Boots.
Who got kicked?
Who's got? We're going back to the we want to end on a happy note.
We really, really do. For you, Army folks,
Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and the Space Force. Thank you. And Coast Guard. Thank you all for your service. Thank you again. As the wall says, all gave some gave all. I've already said my last ask, so I'm not going to ask anymore for $2, 20, 200, or 200,000. I'm not going to ask you to send it into their website, because I've already asked my last time. So I'm not going to say go to that website, Heroes Corner, it's GrandRapids.org, because I've already said it, so I won't say it again. You don't have to,
but I can say it.
You can.
So, okay, $2. Y'all remember, and y'all know what movie that is. So you still got that $2 you said you had for me? You got that $2? I'm going to need that $2. Well, that young lady, her mama needed the operation, and they asked for an offering, and what they needed $2, and you gave, because when the spirit moved me, I give. So I'm gonna need y'all to give that $2 to the offering. And if you give at least $1,000, well, I guess what does it have to be, like $500 to write it off on your taxes?
It all depends on your tax bracket and all that stuff.
Well,
but if you can write off $1,000,
that's they're 501c3.
It can happen. It's
all
tax
saying.
deductible.
It is.
Again, we saw a charitable organization come in and make a donation. So the Sons of American Legion making a donation, other VFW posts and DAV posts, y'all can support. So
come on, guys. Look at our faces.
Break through this goal. That's what we're asking for. Come on. No pity. Straight up.
All we want for Christmas is a new roof.
A new roof. A new roof, because we have our 2 front teeth. We can say
do.
Roof.
Yeah, you see that? Yeah, I got good teeth. Oh, you got nice teeth too.
I know.
We
I
got
made
real
sure
good teeth.
Derek wanted to give me popcorn before show, and I said, no, I get
No.
popcorn in my teeth.
So we're gonna go and have some popcorn, guys.
Popcorn?
We got
folks.
It's
we're
Popcorn
coming
Tuesday.
back.
Oh my God.
It's
It is Popcorn Tuesday.
We're
Y'all
coming
know
back.
how I feel about Popcorn Tuesday.
Thank you again. Thank you so much for Heroes Corners, for everything you do for veterans here in the Grand Rapids area. We're technically in the city of Kentwood, so that tells you you don't have to be in Grand Rapids. Anywhere, driving distance here, 48th Street in Eastern. Come on down.
Michigan.
You're gonna be welcome.
Remember?
You're gonna be welcome.
Here.
You're gonna be included. You're gonna feel that you belong. So
you really are. And then you're gonna
quiet.
see this big picture of somebody's big face.
There it is.
And if you have a relative that served, please bring your picture down. We need Air Force and we need some more Marines. Hoorah! Up on the wall.
And Space Force.
Dude.
What?
No. Oh, sorry. Yeah, excuse us. We just had to have a moment there. But we appreciate you. We thank you. And if you are watching via GRTV 25, this is going to be ongoing. That even if we reach the goal, there are so many other things that need to be purchased. I think that we need to have just like a little bit of store for the women so that they can have their needs. You know, the guys need to have the needs.
We're going to say it only because, see, guys really get uncomfortable saying feminine hygiene products. Folks, I get embarrassed.
You have a wife and a daughter.
And I still get embarrassed.
And you got a couple of work wives.
I'm
like,
just saying,
come on now.
These are critical things that us guys take for granted. So dang it, send in your cash. I've already made my last request for money. I promise.
Tax deductible.
Tax deductible. Send it in now. We're coming back because we barely scratched the surface of the awesomeness of this organization.
We really, really did.
We will be back.
We really will.
And I like hanging out side by side instead of online. So on that happy note, I'm going to say happy holidays, whichever ones you celebrate. I'm going to do Christmas. And
I'm going to do Christmas.
But people, happy Hanukkah, which I think starts on Christmas this year, coincidentally.
I think so.
Kwanzaa, whatever you do in this season of light, love the people you're with.
And you see this?
And love Heroes
Corner. They have hats for sale. You guys can buy a hat. Let's see if we can move this down. Look, they have t-shirts. Yes. Now I'm going to tell you, serving my country and my people is the only way that'll get me out of purple. But of course, I have my purple glasses right here. So something's got to be purple. So for Reggie, look at there.
Thank you.
There it is. Joni's holding up some t-shirts.
I'm mismatching.
But they're only blue. I don't, if there's a purple t-shirt, a limited edition purple t-shirt. Oh, wait a minute. Folks, I think drum roll for the final piece today. Oh, they're sold out.
What?
Green, white.
Take that over there too.
Oh, when I'm rolling around in the wheelchair, roll it.
Oh, in the army green.
Army green.
There we go.
This looks like Kelly green for the Irish veterans.
There we go.
Sheroes. And then some Sheroes.
Another
blue.
one for. Woohoo! So
thank you, folks.
We appreciate you. And wow, thank you. Thank you. We love you.
And we have a live audience.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you. And we cannot wait to come back because we came back like we said that we would. We just had our dear friend Reggie on a couple of weeks ago, and we said this would be our show. And we are going to see you in 2025. We're going to take a break, enjoy our families, and we have some great things in store for you guys on next year. It marks year 5 for us. Can you believe it? We're still rolling together.
Rolling.
Raw high. All right, guys. Until next year, you guys be safe, be well, and don't forget to get vaccinated and get a flu shot and stay safe.